Queen Bee's Bar and Grill is the place to be for excellent food and amazing service. Their fine dining menu gives you a big city atmosphere with small town prices. They are also the perfect choice for weddings, anniversaries, banquets, and special events. With seating for up to 500 guests, they can handle nearly any size event. With their fine dining selections, professional staff, and attention to every detail, you can be confident that you and your guests will have a great time and a great experience. Queen Bee's Bar and Grill is located downtown Paynesville. Check them out online at queenbeesbar.com.
Armin Ford is home of the lifetime limited powertrain warranty and buy 3 get 1 free tires. In 1988, we built a reputation for customer satisfaction and brand expertise, and to this day we strive to maintain and exceed that level of service. We believe purchasing a vehicle should be an exciting time, so we've eliminated the headaches by offering guaranteed credit approval and much more. We also offer special buying programs for teachers, healthcare workers, veterans, active military, and first responders. Our fully certified service department is open 6 days a week and offers free pickup and delivery. More information can be found at yarmanford.com.
Make Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Make Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
At Perennial Bank, our roots run deep. For more than 100 years, we've been honored to serve the Paynesville area as a locally owned and operated community bank. And while we love to embrace new technology, we also understand that some things should remain the same. When you call our bank, you'll talk to one of our employees directly, hopefully someone you've come to know and trust. And our loan decisions are still made locally because every borrower is unique. If you don't bank with us already, we invite you to stop in or give us a call. Perennial Bank, member FDIC.
M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com.
Sarah David and Allie Richter. Coach Jessica Engen and assistant coach Teresa Bogie. Our judges tonight are Brenda Salzman, Tracy Bertram, and Brianna Sanson. And now if you're able, please stand while we, our very own gymnasts, sing our national anthem.
We're going to be starting off this meet, and I believe we're going to be having the Paynesville Bulldogs, the PEVW Bulldogs will be starting on JV for vault, and the Tigers, the Morris Tigers, will be starting their varsity on bars this evening. We have a 3-judge meet, so we'll be having a varsity event going simultaneously as a JV event this evening. And I believe there will be a 2-minute touch when they arrive to their events. They'll do a little short warm-up before competing. And up for JV Vault this evening is going to be Haley Rantham and Sienna Schmidt for the PEVW girls. And it looks for varsity bars for the Tigers is going to be a Tasha Cole, a Faith Butterfuss, Haley Price, Kaylin Steen, and Callie Snell. we'll just jump right into competition. It looks like they're kind of waiting. I'm not sure if they're going to do a 2-minute touch here or if they're waiting to start their 2 minutes. Yep, it does look like they are going to do a 2-minute touch here, do a little warm-up. It'll be a quick vault today for the JV team here with just 2 competing. Just for those new spectators that are kind of trying to learn how scoring works here. So for the JV vault, there will be one judge judging. She will score 2 different vaults from the gymnast, and the gymnast's score will be the better of the 2. It's a very nice block out of the Sienna there on her second warm-up, or her warm-up there. Looked like a very nice block. Looked like she did a half on. A little bit about vault today, so I know what the judges are going to be looking for here. They're going to be looking for a nice clean entry onto that vault. Their body is going to need to be in great alignment. They want that body all to be one solid piece, no bending, so no 90-degree bends heading into that vault. And then they're going to want a really nice block or a nice tight arm block, which gives them momentum coming off that vault. Looks like we're winding up our warm-up, and we're going to be going here. And we got Miss Haley Rantham. She's going to be vaulting first for the PEVW girls. We do have the Tigers competing right now on bars. They're varsity bars. All right, we did a half on, just like it's almost just similar to like a round off on the floor, just rounding off over that vault. Later, when she gets a little bigger block and a little stronger, she can make a half out of that, which will increase her value. And Haley on her first vault this evening is receiving a 7.2. Good starting vault. We'll see what she gets on that second one. I feel like the first one had a little better block. She was a little tighter, ran a little faster, a little more power in that first one. But we'll see what the second one brings here. She got a 7, so I would be probably accurate in that thinking pattern. We got Sienna going up here. She's a little powerhouse. She's got a very nice entry. Very nice block. Very nice. She did the same thing, a half on. So when she's ready, she should twist out of that, which looks like she has enough momentum there. We'll get her score here. She went 7.5. Here's Sienna's lining up for her second one. Like I said, she has a very nice, powerful run. Very big block. She's getting a little step outs on her landing there just because of the power she has. We'll see what she gets. It'll be they're very similar vaults. And she went 7-7 on the second one. Very nice vault. And that's it for the PEVW girls on the JV vault. We got Tigers over on bars. Let's kind of see what we're missing out on over there. Looks like they just had one go. That scored a 3. All right, on bars, for varsity bars, they're going to want to see a few things here. There's some skill sets that they're going to be looking for here. Most varsity gymnasts should be performing a kip. Not all do or can. This girl here is going to go ahead and choose to get on the bars with a pull-up, pull-over. She's doing a single leg shoot over. She's going to do a back hip circle. Looks like we're going to do 2 back hip circles, which combine well as a combination. She did a squat on and a flyaway up off that high bar. Very nice, clean little routine. This could be a very close gymnastics meet today. I think that this is going to be a really competitive between the two teams. Seems like I haven't seen the Bulldogs yet this year for skill set. However, I feel like this is going to be a pretty good competition here. Waiting for the next gal to go here on bars. I'm not exactly sure how many already went because I was watching the PEVW girls, but let's see kind of who we had on the lineup here. Did a nice squat on there. She's up under the high bar. Very nice clean kip. She's going to go kip kip, which is a good combination. She has actually got a really nice clean kip, keeping those legs tightly together, and a nice flyaway. Very clean flowing bar routine out of the Tigers there. We're going to kind of wait here for that scoring. These are going to be a little bit lower bar scores here that we're going to see with skill sets like this, where they're doing just the kip, and then just jumping to the high bar and doing a flyaway. They're missing a lot of the requirements to make that a higher start value. However, what they are doing is very clean. That one came in at 6.3. Out of the one judge and a 5.85 out of the other. For varsity bars, they're going to take an average of the both judges' scores, and that's what that gymnast will score. The gymnast now from the Tigers just did an uprise, and a kip followed. So she did an uprise kip combination. An uprise done correctly does have the same value if the gymnast wins giants. So it's a little bit more complicated of a routine. All right, looks like we're just kind of waiting for those scores. And then they're just going to change judges out, and what's going to happen is the Paynesville or the PEVW girls are going to be varsity vault, and then the Tigers will let their JV roll out after that. One judge from the bars is just going to walk over and judge on the vault. Now, for varsity vault, the scoring goes as follows. You have 2 judges. They'll each give a score on the vault. That'll average out to a score, but there is 2 vaults, and then it'll be the higher of those 2 averaged that will take the actual score for that gymnast. Hopefully I explained that as simple as I could. Again, there's just 2 scores, 1 for each vault, and the higher of the vault scores will be their score. They're just averaged by 2 judges each time. They also will get a 2-minute touch. And I'll open up and look at the lineup that we got for the PEVW girls today on varsity vault. right, it looks like we are going to have Alana Mink, McKenna Barton, Tristan Lamberson, Leah Teicher, and Macy Bretker are going to be vaulting this evening. Typically, you're going to start out your vaulters, the ones that go first are going to not as often score as best as your last presenter for your team. So they should increase in skill and usually score as they progress on in that order. So we're going to see what they got here in warm-up, and maybe I can tell you a little bit of what we might see tonight. They're warming up. This style of meet is really awesome, I feel like, for teams, this type of layout where they have their JV girls go, then their varsity girls go right after. What's nice about that is they get to remain together as a team. It's a little easier for them to cheer their teammates on. It's a lot more fun of an atmosphere for the gymnasts, I believe. We're experiencing PEVW girls are experiencing a little bit of a malfunction today in their warm-up. We had two that just didn't quite hit the springboard correctly, but hopefully that'll get better here and they'll get their little kinks out here shortly. There we go, we got one. Looks like she's going to try a full off at the end of that. She's going to do a half on, full off. To get a complete half, she's going to have those hands going all the way around. I believe that's Macy Brucker that just did that. Looks like Alana has a half on. Hopefully she's going to be twisting out of that with a half off. What we got? Looks like we got Macy warming up another one here. She's making it about 3/4 of the way. She doesn't get that full wrap around there. Hopefully she gets a little bigger block and we can see that full pull off. I'm going to need to dig deep into my gymnastics scoring, but I do believe a full off and a suit kind of have the same starting value, but I'm not 100% accurate on that. There we go. There's a nice vault. So again, powering into that vault's really important. A lot of times you'll see people start out with a really nice, big, powerful run, and as they get close to that board, they're going to start stutter stepping. It's going to kill that power out. They need to hit that board, and their body needs to stay as straight as it can. No bending, no softness. Sometimes you'll see kids coming in on that board. They'll be at a 90-degree angle, their arms hitting first, and their legs following afterwards. They want to have that whole body all stay in that one motion. Also, another big stickler for them is going to be the landing. We have Elena Mink. She's getting ready here. She's going to start off for the Bulldogs here. Again, we'll see what if she twists that half off. She has a beautiful half on, very powerful. And Elena's grandma's got front row seats today to this game. That's awesome. It's good to see. Family. It's a completely different atmosphere than a gymnastics meet last year. Fun fact, coached Elena when she was in Junior Bulldogs. Known her for quite some time, so this is kind of fun to see where they're at nowadays. Nice run in. Yep, half on. So she is starting with a half on. Maybe she'll try that to go a half off because I believe she looks ready there. And that one's going to score well, and hopefully she gives it a little bit more and goes for a bigger one here. Waiting for those judges to score. I am not a mathematician, so I'm not going to be able to average these out for you, but I will give you the two scores as I see them. She got a 7-2 from judge number 1. And a 7-6 from judge number 2. Average those out. Stayed with the half on. The first one, I believe, had a bigger block, faster run, more power, and looked like a little better angle. So we'll see what the judges think and see where the score comes in. But all in all, she did a great job on that vault. All right, this one got a 7-4 from judge number 1 and a 7-5 from judge number 2. As I said before, very similar vaults, just all right, here we go. Second bulldog heading in. Ooh, a little bit of a stumble there. What she did is I wasn't quick enough to see how she entered that one, but coming off, she tried a half. She got a little bit tangled up in herself there. Little step out on that landing. And that was from McKenna Barton. She did get a 7-6. It has a higher start value than Elena's vault, so you are going to see some higher scores, even with the step out and the little bit of tangle there. Judge number 1 gave her a 7-6. Judge number 2 also gave a 7-6. That's an easy average out. Here she goes. She does do a half on. She's trying for a full legs a little apart on that twist and not quite a clean turnaround there. A little less step out on this one, so we'll see if this one scores a little bit better. All right, she got a 7-9 on the second one. Like I said, it was a little bit cleaner of a landing there. From judge number 1, 7-9, and judge number 2, a 7-4. So those will be averaged out. The higher of those two vaults will be her score for the evening. All right. Next bulldog is up. Here we go. She's heading in there. That was a very nice, clean half-half. Yes, very nice. That looked clean. She kept good body alignment. I believe this is Tristan. Yes, it is. Another fun fact, Tristan was one of my junior bulldogs. Tristan's got a little bit of a longer body, so she's doing really well with holding those legs, pulling them out. Looks like she's coming in at a really nice angle. Yeah, she does a half on, half off. 8:05 on that first vault from the judge 2. I didn't see that other one, sorry. I got tangled up in watching her get ready for her second vault. We'll get the scores here for this second one. Nice half-off though out of Lamberson. She got an 8 from judge number 1 on that second vault. And an 8-1 from judge number 2. Oh, here we had a very nice clean half on, half off here out of this gymnast too as well. Not familiar, I'm going to look up the name here real quick. This one is from Leah Teicher. And she got an 8-1, and I thought I saw an 8-3 out of the second judge on that first vault. Here she goes for her second one. She's got a very nice, powerful run. Very nice vault here. Half on, half off, but very clean. Very, very clean. Good landing. Legs aren't crossing or tangling. She's got good body alignment on this one. First judge, 8-2, and second judge, an 8-1. Very similar scores from the first vault to the second. Means she's a very consistent gymnast. She could always look at the option of switching her vaults up when you have a good clean first one. She could switch up that second one. All right, we got Macy Brecker up here. I believe I saw a half full off for her earlier in warm-up. Let's see where she goes here on this one. Yep, the half on. She went for the half off, but she did do a bend forward and swept her hands onto the mat. That will be looked at as a fall since she touched with her hands. That'll be probably a 0.5 deduction from the judges off of wherever they started her score. We'll see what we got coming in for scores on this. Very powerful, very nice run, very good block. She got a 7.4 from judge number 1. Like I said, you're looking at a 0.5 deduction for that fall. That brings her right up into the 8 range. And a 7.6 from judge number 2 on that. This one, she sat down again on this one, so that's going to be another fall. So they'll be similar. They'll be similar scores. Very nice, powerful gymnast. Ah, 7.5 from judge number 1 on that. Like I said, again, a 0.5 for a fall with a 7.7 from coming from the judge 2. So without those falls, they should be right where they would be right where they should be. So unfortunate, but all right. So they're going to be rotating, and now the Tigers are going to be coming over to vault, and we are going to have Paynesville over on the bars. They'll start out with their JV on bars. And the Tigers will have their varsity gymnasts on the vault. A little bit of a commotion and a little time to get everybody situated and organized here. All right, we're going to be going to a commercial here.
Queen Bee's Bar and Grill is the place to be for excellent food and amazing service. Their fine dining menu gives you a big city atmosphere with small town prices. They are also the perfect choice for weddings, anniversaries, banquets, and special events. With seating for up to 500 guests, they can handle nearly any size event. With their fine dining selections, professional staff, and attention to every detail, you can be confident that you and your guests will have a great time and a great experience. Queen Bee's Bar and Grill is located downtown Paynesville. Check them out online at queenbeesbar.com.
Armin Ford is home of the lifetime limited powertrain warranty and buy 3 get 1 free tires. In 1988, we built a reputation for customer satisfaction and brand expertise, and to this day we strive to maintain and exceed that level of service. We believe purchasing a vehicle should be an exciting time, so we've eliminated the headaches by offering guaranteed credit approval and much more. We also offer special buying programs for teachers, healthcare workers, veterans, active military, and first responders. Our fully certified service department is open 6 days a week and offers free pickup and delivery. More information can be found at yarmanford.com.
Make Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Make Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
At Perennial Bank, our roots run deep. For more than 100 years, we've been honored to serve the Paynesville area as a locally owned and operated community bank. And while we love to embrace new technology, we also understand that some things should remain the same. When you call our bank, you'll talk to one of our employees directly, hopefully someone you've come to know and trust. And our loan decisions are still made locally because every borrower is unique. If you don't bank with us already, we invite you to stop in or give us a call. Perennial Bank, member FDIC.
M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com.
Going first for the Bulldog girls. Looks like she was attempting a squat on, had a little bit of an issue with that. Goes to the high bar, does a tap and turn. And the Tiger Vault, their first varsity gymnast, had a little oopsie there. She got a little off on the board, didn't quite make it over the vault, hit the front of it. She'll recover good and great, and I'm sure we'll see a nice vault out of her the second time through. All right, we got our second gymnast up over there. We got, it looks like Lindsay Stanger is going to be on bars for the Bulldogs. We'll see what Addison's score is here. I'm going to try to catch that out of that gymnast. The beam is a little bit in my view for scoring here, but we'll see if I can catch it. All right, we got Lindsay Stanger. She's doing a kind of a step up and over. Did a back hip circle, completed that. She looks like she's going to go for a squat on. Nice squat on. Oh, and she decided not to stand it up, but that's okay. In the meantime, it looks like the Tigers made it over the vault this time. Our first bar score from Bogey, it was a 3. All right, looks like the judges are scoring the Tigers here. I'll try to get those varsity scores as I can so you can kind of compare and see where we're at for the day. Their first varsity vault came in from Judge 1 at a 7.6. And the second judge had a 7.7. All right, on to their second gymnast here. Went in with just a front handspring there. All right, we got a back hip circle out of our Bulldogs over there on the bars. There we go. She's onto the high bar. Trying the back hip circle up there. And this one I believe is Teresa Leeser. Nice tap swing. She's going to try to do a half and let go. She didn't quite get her half in, but hey, that's a really good try. She had a really nice tap swing. All right, and we had another Tiger gymnast go. Looks like a 7.7 for varsity out of the first judge. And I'm not seeing the second one here. I think I might have missed the turnaround from the second judge on that one. All right, she's going again here. And this time she did a half off, of just a front half off of that vault. Should add a little bit of value to her vault. And over on the bars for the Bulldogs. Doing long hang pullovers up to the up onto the high bar, back hip circle. There we go, straddle release there. Previously the bar score was a 3-4. And then that one that just went was Haley Rantham. And now we have up Alana Mink. All right, Tigers here. She just did a half on. Alana's doing a pull-up, pullover. She did a nice back hip circle, a squat on with success to the high bar, a long hang pullover all by herself, right into another long hang pullover. What they're looking for is no pause there, which was fairly decent. She actually did 3. She better pick that up. She paused a little bit there. She's going to get a little bit of a deduction and a straddle off. Nice bar routine. The previous routine for the Bulldogs scored a 3-6, and we're going to see. I didn't catch the scores from this Tiger's first vault, but we'll kind of get an idea because she did the same vault. It looked pretty similar, so the score should be similar to what we see coming through now. And then up next is going to be Faith Dickhausen on the bars for the Bulldogs. All right, we got a 7.7 for the Tigers and a 7.8 from the varsity vault there. Their next one is up and running. Half on, half off. A very nice block from this girl on her half. A very clear half on, half off. All right, Faith's pulled up, pulled over. She's swinging. She's going for a squat on. That's all right. She missed that one. They are going to get a fall deduction when they let go like that and land back on their feet when they miss a skill like that. But she also did a long hang pull over. A little bit of bent knees on that. They're going to be looking for that body to come over nice and long and straight. right, she does a tap swing turn half dismount. For the Tigers, we got an 8-1 on that last vault. I always miss that first judge. Sorry. This girl's going again. Another half on, half off. A very, very strong block. On this one, she did take a couple steps out on the landing, so we'll see if that scores a little bit differently than her first one here. She got an 8-1 from judge number 1 here. That's for the Tigers vault, 8-1, and the second judge came in at an 8-3. All right. So we got Callie for the Tigers up on vault here. Faith got a 3-4 on bars for the Bulldogs. She did a half on, just kept it a half on. Basically looks like a nice round off over the vault. This girl has a super nice block and a very big off. I could tell you what I would do as a coach here. She had a nice clean one. I would probably up my ante. She got an 8 from the first judge. And I'd have her go a bigger vault. She has enough for a bigger vault. And an 8-1 from judge number 2. If you have a gymnast that can give you a really good clean first vault, you can always change up the skill in the second one. It has a larger start value. You can run the risk of not making it, but you got a clean one to back up on. This is going to be a really tight competition today between the Bulldogs and the Tigers. She kept it just a half on. Just like a nice little round off over that vault. Got a big smile though. That's good. It'll be a similar. It should be a similar score. I feel like the first one had a larger block. But we'll see what the judges think, where they go with their score. This one too I thought had a little lower entry, a little less of a punch on that board. Yep, and it scored a 7-7 and a 7-9. All right, so then what you're going to see now is you're going to have the Bulldogs. They're going to put their varsity girls on bars, and the Tigers are going to switch up, and they're going to have JV vault going. Let me see if I can see who we got today on bars. I had a pretty big lineup here. Let's see, we got for bars today, we're going to have McKenna Barton be going, and Macy Brutker, Leah Teicher, I'm not sure how we say that, and Tristan Lamberson. I'm going to say it's Leah, but all right, the gymnasts are getting ready for their 2-minute time touch here. All right, the Tigers have started warming up on vault. Looks like we're going to see some front handsprings from their JV, which is really common. That's always how a vault starts, is a front handspring. And once your gymnast has got enough to start changing that up a little bit, you can start doing half-ons, half-offs. You can play with those. They can either twist in the front of the vault or off the end of the vault, depending on what they're more successful at. Looks like bars, we're seeing kips, which is nice. Kip there, good combination. Looks like from Tristan and a back hip circle. Yeah, nice flyaway there. She didn't tuck it in. She tried to lay that out, which is good. Her layout's a little bit what we would call piked, which is like a 90-degree body angle instead of more like a hollow, which looks, I guess if I was to describe a hollow, it would be like somebody laying and then looking like a little bit like a boat. Looks like another kip up on that high bar, long hang pullovers, back hip circle. Looks like this one's gonna go for a flyaway as well. She really tucks in. She wants to let go of that bar and take that momentum away from the bar. That one was a tuck. It was pulled real close to the bar. We got some JV girls here needing a little bumps over the vault here from the Tigers, which is a great way to start. Looks like they're getting their feet wet on vaulting, which is nice. That's a nice kip combo on the bars right now out of the Bulldogs. Thinking that's Macy Bretker over there that I saw warming up. All right, looks like they're going to be starting competition here. Like I said, for the Bulldogs, we're going to see McKenna Barton competing first. I'll try to focus on getting those varsity bar scores for you guys. Try not to get lost in the Tigers vaulting in front of me. A little bit of assistance over on that one with a front handspring out of the Tigers. McKenna just did a nice pull up, pull over onto the bar. She did a back hip circle cast with a squat on. Long kip pull, or long hang pullover as we call those. A bit of a pause on the top before she goes into her second one. It's really hard to get that connection piece if they pause like that. If I'm honest, her legs are a little bit loose on the bars. The judge is going to be really looking for is really nice tight body movement, keeping everything in an alignment together. But all in all, a really clean little routine. It flowed fairly decent. They're going to also be looking for flow, no pauses, keep going like that. So we'll see where the score comes in for our first varsity gymnast. I do think they're going to be very competitive with the Tigers from what I saw off the Tigers on bars. Their first JV vault came in at 6'4". All right, our next Bulldog is going. I'm going to try to watch what the score. Ooh, she did a nice kip, switch kip, which is awesome. That's a release move if she can let go all the way. A 4.7 and a 4.85 out of our first gymnast over there on bars this evening for the Bulldogs. We had a fall on bars there. She missed. So it's going to be a 0.5 for sure off of whatever they start that on. Ooh, this girl has really nice tap swings with a nice uprise. Successful. A little bit of pause there on that. Little bit, but oh, I missed that second one. Kipping up. There we go. When that becomes a good combination for her, she's going to have a really nice score. That was out of Macy Bretker. Potential for a really big bar routine there. She's got that switch kip going. They're going to look for those hands to completely let go of that low bar, re-grasp if they're going to give her a release move for that. She did have a fall, and then she did miss out of a kip on that high bar. Some pauses, so we'll see where that comes in. I think it's going to probably be very similar to the first one. Her difficulty level is a little higher than that first one, so we'll see what the judges give for that. This next one is Leia, and I heard them cheer, so I know I'm saying that correctly now. Ooh, they did give her some points for some difficulty here. I believe I see a 5 something. The girl's not turning it all the way over here, so I can't see. 5. I got a 5.9 from one judge and a 5 something. I cannot see it, sorry. Here we go. We got a nice uprise here. Oh, almost over the bar on that one. Almost. Ooh, she missed, but then kind of caught it on the second one on the uprise. Then a kip. Another kip-kip combination, and then a big pause here at the top of the bar. She needs to really connect that piece there. Get away from that. Looks like the flyaway is the stickler here. And we got our flyaway. There we go. Tuck flyaway. The ticket for those Bulldogs is going to start to connect those bar routines. And when I say connect, I mean flow from one skill to another without pausing in between there. All right, then we're going to have Tristan Lamberson going on bars here next. We'll see, the judges are kind of looking at each other, so they're kind of telling each other their scores so they can see if they're close enough. If they're too far apart, they do have to powwow and kind of decide who cut where, and then they readjust those scores. Looks like they were close enough, they'll be placing them up here shortly. Tristan's got a nice clean kip there, a little bit of a pause on the top. Arms are slightly bent. 6.5 we got out of that routine, and I'm hoping this judge here, her little score girl, turns that all the way. Squat on. She's going to go kip on the high bar. A little bit of a kick out with her leg there. We got a 6 from that second judge on that last routine. A little bit of, she just did kip, and then a nice, beautiful flyaway. So we'll see what Tristan brings in. I'm going to say it might be a little less than that last one just because the other girl's skill level was a little higher. Both of them have pauses. So we'll see where that comes in. Looks like the Tigers, their JV gymnasts here, just scored a 7-2 on the vault. I will say that the Bulldogs look pretty decent on bars. That's a nice thing to see, those kip combinations on the high bar along with those uprises. Those are nice to see. Those are a lot of hard work. Takes a little while to get those. They don't come overnight, that's for sure. All right, looks like we got a 5-8 for Tristan Lamberson from the first judge, and I'm hoping this other girl flips that up so I can see it here shortly. Looks like we got a 5-4 out of the second judge. Like I said, I thought that'd be a little bit down from the last one. But all in all, really nice bars out of the Bulldogs tonight. Tigers got one more JV vaulter coming. They're just changing the vault settings for her. All right, we're going to be going to a commercial.
Queen Bee's Bar and Grill is the place to be for excellent food and amazing service. Their fine dining menu gives you a big city atmosphere with small town prices. They are also the perfect choice for weddings, anniversaries, banquets, and special events. With seating for up to 500 guests, they can handle nearly any size event. With their fine dining selections, professional staff, and attention to every detail, you can be confident that you and your guests will have a great time and a great experience. Queen Bee's Bar and Grill is located downtown Paynesville. Check them out online at queenbeesbar.com.
Garmin Ford is home of the lifetime limited powertrain warranty and buy 3 get 1 free tires. In 1988, we built a reputation for customer satisfaction and brand expertise, and to this day we strive to maintain and exceed that level of service. We believe purchasing a vehicle should be an exciting time, so we've eliminated the headaches by offering guaranteed credit approval and much more. We also offer special buying programs for teachers, healthcare workers, veterans, active military, and first responders. Our fully certified service department is open 6 days a week and offers free pickup and delivery. More information can be found at yarmanford.com.
Make Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Make Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
At Perennial Bank, our roots run deep. For more than 100 years, we've been honored to serve the Paynesville area as a locally owned and operated community bank. And while we love to embrace new technology, we also understand that some things should remain the same. When you call our bank, you'll talk to one of our employees directly, hopefully someone you've come to know and trust. And our loan decisions are still made locally because every borrower is unique. If you don't bank with us already, we invite you to stop in or give us a call. Perennial Bank, member FDIC.
M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com.
All right, we're back here at the meet, and we're gonna have the Tigers. They're gonna have their varsity be going on floor first, and then I believe that the Bulldogs will have their JV beam going on at that same time, which makes sense. You always have the home team landing with their floor routines on the floor at the very end of the meet. Kind of gives a big spectacular ending there. Something to mention today about the Bulldogs that I didn't really think of too much before, but I'm not sure if Becca was competing all varsity events, but Rebecca Walls is out. It looks like with some type of a leg injury. I don't know if it's a knee, whatever. I haven't talked to her yet, but I see that she's hobbling around with the team on crutches. Nice back walkover out of Alana Mink over there on the beam right now. Looks like she's going to do a walkover combination, so that's kind of nice to see. Pretty good little wolf jump from Sienna, I think. I called that the wrong. That's maybe my favorite shopping center, but not her name. So some things to say about beam. Obviously, you want to stay on it. That's going to be a really big ticket to a good score if you can stay on. Every time you fall is going to be at least a half a point gone out of your score. Also, things that they're going to be looking for here is also a nice, clean, flowing routine. Again, not a lot of pausing. You want one skill to move into another skill. And when you stop and you pause, those become deductions. There's also bonuses and things when you add skills together that connect well. They're going to need to have different skill requirements. They're going to need to go backwards on that beam, whether that's a backwards roll, a back walkover. They can also get that backward skill, I believe, coming off on a dismount. I haven't coached for a while, but that's how it was. So a lot of them are going to opt probably for like the backwards roll if they're not super comfortable with a back walkover. That back walkover, hopefully by the time they're varsity gymnasts, are going to lead into a back handspring, which gives them something called a flight on the beam as well. You can get a flight several different ways, round-offs and other things of that nature, jump combinations, but most popular would be to do a round-off. All right, our first Bulldog is heading onto the beam. She looks like she mounted really well with a little bit of assistance from Jessica, the coach. Looks like here she's doing what we would, she's going to get a couple credits here. She went down on the beam, which that's a motion they have to make. She's going to go for her backward skill. She's going to do her backwards roll. Beautifully done. Looks like here she's going to go for a cartwheel. She got both feet on and she stuck it. Nice. And she went right into another one, which she's trying to combine. However, if I believe correctly, she will not get that. It did not connect. She stopped her cartwheel, didn't swing the leg through for the second one, but close. That means she's working on that, and that's awesome. Little wolf jump there. This is looking like a pretty nice JV routine. She just does a nice round off the end of the beam. Clean, she stayed on. Great way to start your team out for a day on that beam. We'll see what that score comes in, and I should pull up the lineup there so we can tell you exactly who's going where. right, so that would have been Tressa Leeser, who just went on there. It was nice. And now we got Addison Bogey up on the beam for the Bulldogs. I'm going to try and look and see what kind of scores we're getting off the floor from the Varsity Tigers, just so we can kind of later see where our competition is lying. Teresa had a... Bogey's doing really well on beam. She had a really nice, beautiful full turn there. I almost called her mom's name, Teresa. We got a 7-2 to Judge 1 on the floor for the Tigers, with a 6-9 coming from the other judge. So that'll be averaged out. All right, looks like Addison did a really nice cartwheel combination there. She's going to do some jumping, a nice tuck jump. And a wolf. That wolf really needs to come up to 90 degrees. She's a little shy there. However, nice and clean, nice tight jumps. A couple extra steps there to get. She did a one-handed round off that beam. Another way is if you feel like your gymnast has got enough time coming off that beam and a round off, she's got a lot of air time, she can go ahead and twist that, up that value. Bigger the skills, the more point value you're starting out of. I'm kind of watch and see where Addison Bogey comes in here. Trying to peek over here and see what kind of tumbling we got going out of the Tigers today. Ooh, that was a nice front handspring. Then she did a nice big dive roll out of there. Okay, we got our next gymnast starting out for the Bulldogs, and I'm going to try to catch that score. I think she's turning the numbers over there for us. Another beautiful full turn of the Bulldogs. A 4-4. Addison Bogey got a 4-4 today on beam. I'm really impressed with their full turns, and it looks like they got some really solid girls here as far as staying on the beam. Here we got a cartwheel. She's kind of went off to the side there. Didn't put her feet on, so she's not going to get credit for that skill along with the fall. So she'll miss that skill altogether, and it's going to be a fall. And that was Sienna Schmitz, I believe, is going right now. She's going to do a nice round off the end of that beam. All in all, a clean routine other than that fall there. Missed a skill in a fall, but that's what JV is about, is learning how to get up there and getting some confidence. Okay, we're going to see what that floor score came in for that second Tigers, just so we can kind of later compare when our girls get up. I think all in all, still a really tight meet. I can't see that first score. She's got to turn it. It is a 7-7 out of Judge 1 on the floor. Sienna missed her mount on the beam over there for the Bulldogs. And we got a 7-6-5 from Judge number 2 on the floor for the Tigers. She's pulling up a nice routine though here. She got over her fall. She's moving pretty quickly, showing her flexibility skills on that beam. She really needs to curve that leg up above the 90 degree. Has her down with the beautiful pose there. She's got really nice pointed toes on the beam. Here she's going to go for her cartwheel. She has a really good entrance. It's actually a really nice cartwheel. She brought her back foot all the way to the front though. If she was going to combine it, if she was going to do a combination, that's a great thing to do, and she was going to do a back walkover. She did a back walkover with the assistance of the coach. Really nice wolf jump, tuck jump combination there. And a nice round off the beam. Actually, she has some pretty good difficulty in that routine. A little bit of troubles today staying on, and a little bit completing some skills, but we'll see what that score brings in. All right, we're going to get to see what that next one, and we got Leah Teicher coming up again here on the beam for the Bulldogs. We're going to try to catch that score for the Tigers off the floor there. I didn't really get to see what kind of tumbling we had going on. All right, let's see here. It looks like she's going just for a nice tuck jump up onto the mount. Ooh, a nice split jump. A little bit of a wobble there on the landing. Going for her full turn. It's a nice full turn. A little bit of a wobble, a little bit of a balance check. And we got a 7-3 on floor, followed by a 7-3, so we know what that averaged out to be. for the Tigers. Looks like she's getting ready on beam to do her cartwheel. She's going to do a combination. She did bring her foot to the front. She did have a large pause in there. So it's really kind of up to the judge if she's going to give that to her or not. She'll get the cartwheel. The cartwheel for the skill, but she may not get the combination, the bonus for the combination. We had a fall and a tuck jump, tuck half, or a quarter. I think it might have been a quarter. She's doing her down on the beam. She's going to do her backwards roll. Nicely executed. Nice pointed toes, followed by her show of flexibility there. Going to do a back tuck, it looks like, off that beam. Very nice. Well executed. Just a little bit of a target from the coach, but all in all, a really good job. Looks like we're going to have Alana Mink up next for the Bulldogs. She's getting her board and things ready for that beam. Flora's plugging away over there. I'm going to get to see a nice tumbling pass hopefully here. I'll get at least one tumbling pass in. Nice front tuck. Forward roll out. Followed up by a cartwheel. Good clean little tumbling pass from the Tigers there. We'll see what kind of score. Not a huge level of difficulty with the tumbling there, but all in all, still pretty clean. Lana's up on the beam. She went for a wolf jump. Pretty big balance check there, but held off the fall. Took a couple extra steps in there. Looks like we got a 6-2 on our last beam score there for the Bulldogs. Nice big wolf jump. Tuck 3/4. Hang on to it. Hang on to it. Oh, there she got it. A little bit of a bobble, but she saved it. And the Tigers just scored a 7-9 on the floor from one judge. And the other one's got a... I can't see it, the little girl. Turn, 7-5. There you go from the second one. And it looks like while I was peeking at that, Alana was down on the ground. Didn't see what she fell on. Looks like she's going to go for a back walkover. Here she goes. She's going to turn it into a back walkover. Nice job. Nice. Stuck that very nicely. She's going down. She just does a quick kneel just to show that she can get down on that beam. She's going to go for a cartwheel, I believe, here. Good. Nice job. Landed her cartwheel with no problem. Making her way to the end of the beam. Looks like she's going to back tuck off of that. She's got a solid cartwheel. She can put the cartwheel connected to the back tuck right off the beam there for her dismount. Nice clean routine from Alana. Looks like the Tigers are sticking with some nice clean tumbling over there on the floor. Just kind of cut it out of the corner of my eye there. Looks like she also did the front handspring dive roll into the cartwheel. She does some nice back handsprings here. Back handspring, back tuck. Pretty nice. A little bit of stepping out, a little bit loose on that landing out of the Tigers on her tumbling pass. Well, we're going to see what Alana pulls here off of the beam for the Bulldogs. And we'll try to catch that score from the floor too, just so we can see where our girls are going to be at when they head over there. All just patiently waiting for some scores. All right, looks like that floor is going to go. She's flipping the numbers here. An 8-5-5 and an 8-5 from the other judge. Was a nice last tumbling pass there. So looks like they're rewarding them for those bigger skills. And it looks like they're getting up Elena's score here on the beam. All right, we got a 5-9 from Alana Mink on the beam tonight. Those are some really nice JV routines. I saw some pretty nice routines out of the Bulldogs today. And now they're just going to change up. They're going to have their varsity go on beam. And the Tigers are going to have their JV on floor. Saw a pretty big tumbling pass out of that JV girl. Double back handspring, back tuck there. Girls usually start out on beam with some easier little things to warm up. I think every gymnast loves to just get their mount out of the way, get a nice jump series in, and maybe a larger skill. That's pretty much what they got time for in there too. Looks like Macy Brecker's got a little bit of a brain block here. She's using her judge for getting up on that, or her coach to get up on that beam, but she's there. All right. Seen a nice back walk over. That looks good. Into a nice back tuck off the end. I hope I see her put that together later. Back walk over, back tuck, nicely connected for a dismount. That'd be nice to see. And it looks like McKenna Barton's working on that. Looks like we got another back tuck coming off the end of that beam there. There we go, nice. Looks like Tristan working on a back walk over. Looks like we're gonna have a cartwheel series of some sort. When I see these all put together, it'll be fun. I can tell you the varsity lineup today for the beam. Let me pull that up. Alright, so for varsity beam today, we're going to see McKenna Barton up first. Then it's Macy Brecker, Tristan Lamberson, Faith Dickhausen, and then we got Haley Rantham. Well, this is going to be a fun lineup to see today. I thought I maybe saw Faith up there, but that's pretty cool. Alright. All right, we got our first gymnast. McKenna's going to be getting up there on that beam. She just saluted the judge. Nice clean mount, followed by a nice jump there. Down on that knee, showing that down motion. She's going to show her flexibility by doing a set of splits on that beam. Beautifully done, nice front to pointed toe. Cleanly done, shows some really nice good balance. Looks like we're going to go into our cartwheel here. And she had both feet on and then jumped off. So she's going to get credit for that cartwheel. However, she will not get credit, or she'll lose some points for the fall. So a half for that fall there. Looks like we're going to do our full turn, which is a requirement on beam. And it was nicely completed. Here we go. It look like we're going to probably do our series here. Probably a cartwheel into something. Oh, she does a round off, which she gets a flight for. She landed that. Again, we'll get the skill, but jumped off the beam, so that will be a fall. And she's back on. She has some time to get back on that beam. They can regather themselves, think it through. All right, looks like we're going to do another jump series. She did a wolf, tuck quarter. They're both executed, but I would not give a connection for that jump series right there. All right, here she goes. She's going to do a back walkover, which she stuck. She had a little gooble gobble on there. She's taken 2 steps back to find the end of that beam. She wants to put that together eventually to go ahead and go back walkover right into her back tuck. That would also be another bonus if she can do that. Nice clean back tuck off the beam. She's through it. She's breathing. Feels better. We'll see what that score brings in. All right, next up on that beam is going to be Macy Brecker. Looks like she is going to be mounting from the side, not using a springboard, but just go ahead. You know, I always told my gymnasts that when I was coaching that it didn't really matter how you got on there. I mean, you can get bonuses on how, but you do want to get on the beam and stay on the beam. So if you need to take a little bit easier of a mount to get on, do it. Don't take the fall right away. I'm going to try to see the score here that's coming in. That beam's right at my eye level, so I can't see unless they raise that up. They're nice. They are. She got a 5.8 and a 5.5, I believe, which makes good sense with those two falls. Lots of room for improvement there. We just saw a full turn out of Macy Brecker. Nice and clean. Beautifully done. She's going to do her down. Looks like she's actually going to go ahead and do a forward roll. No, and she didn't make the stand up out of that. Just the forward roll there. She's jumping right back on and getting right back at it. She's going to show a backward skill by doing the backwards roll. There it is. Nice and clean. Cat leap there. Split jump. Actually, it was more like a split leap. It wasn't a standstill. It was kind of some momentum going into that. Another wolf jump, and she's going to go right into a quarter. Again, that jump series not super connected. Now she's showing her flexibility here. And she's just going to go ahead and do that nice, clean back tuck off that beam. Very nice dismount. Something gymnasts can always do to get a little bit of a bonus and a little bit of a skill connection is they can make a handstand on that beam. And right when they come out of that handstand, they can back tuck off that beam. It gives them a bonus. It's a pretty easy combination because you're right there. You can you don't have to readjust or worry about where the end of that beam is. All right, it looks like we got Tristan putting her board up. She's getting ready for her beam routine. I'm going to try to grab that beam score. All right, here goes Tristan. She's going to use the springboard, do a nice jump up and mount. Followed right into a jump, and that is a connection. They land it. We got a 6.3 and a 6 for the beam on the last score there. Doing a nice V-sit here on the beam, showing her down position. She gets up. She's going right into her full turn. Good connections out of Lamberson tonight there. Some nice, clean, full routine. She's happy, smiling at her team that she's stuck that. It's always a breather after that full turn. Those are a lot harder than you think they are. Good combination here. She went cartwheel, cartwheel. Did an excellent job at swinging her foot all the way through, connected nicely. A little bit of balance checks at the end of those, but nothing too much. Showed a nice flexibility skill there. Little turn. Wolf jump with a tuck 3/4, and oh, she had that. She gave up and jumped off that beam, but she really did have that. She gets credit again for fulfilling that. She did have both feet on the beam, but then we'll take a half for the fall. Good split leap there. Followed in by a pike jump she had there. So it was a split leap and then a pike jump, and then now she tried for the back walkover. Unsuccessful on that one. She did not get both feet on. She got one on there. She won't get credit for the skill unless both of those feet touch that beam. Even if it's a big toe. I think she might be trying it again. She might be going up for it again. Well, nope, she's going to do the cart. Oh, she did an awesome dismount. Did a round off right into the back tuck. That was awesome. It was very nicely done. So she'll get a flight for landing that round off and a bonus for connecting those two skills together, which would be her round off and her back tuck dismount. So we'll see where that one comes in. Difficulty-wise, they're definitely getting more full of difficulty here as we climb up our ladder, and we'll see if the judges are rewarding that. But that one did have a fall as well, so we'll see where the score comes in. A difficult thing about watching a gymnastics meet and seeing scores, and sometimes you just kind of mind baffles you, but there is a little bit of leeway for the judges to kind of, they're watching for certain things each meet. It might not be the same thing they watched for the last meet, or something might be a little more eye-catching. So sometimes the scores seem like they go up and down. And there's always a little bit of guessing when there's artistic stuff. There is artistic scores. We got a 6.4 and a 6.9 out of Lamberson on that beam. All right, we're getting a nice full turn on beam here. Showing some flexibility. They are flat on those. They need to get that leg high up in the air. Faith, this is Faith Dickhausen. She needs to get that leg up a little bit back. But all in all, that was a very nice jump series. She's down on the beam. She's going to do her backwards skill. She's going to do a backwards roll here. Nicely executed. Super nice pointed toes on this. Even on the foot that's on that beam. She's up nice. Didn't use her hands to climb up. She did a really good job of getting up there. Here we go. Looks like she's going to go for her cartwheel. Brought that foot right up into the front, and she's going cartwheel, cartwheel. Ooh, a little tighter squeeze. I think we could have had that one. A lot of times those kids, they feel that looseness, they forget to squeeze and stand it up, but she'll get the full credit for the cartwheel series. She had both feet on, but she will take the fall there. Back to the end of the beam. She's going to go ahead and do her back tuck dismount. Very nicely done. A little bit of a lead with the head there. That was nice. Good job. We'll see what that score brings in. All in all, some really fun beam routines here tonight. All right. All right, we got our last gymnast for the Bulldogs getting ready, Haley Rantham. She's going to be going. Trying to see the score here. Looks like they're scoring away over there, counting up all of their skill qualifications and then taking deductions from there. All right, it looks like we got a 6.2. Ooh, this was a very nice jump combination out of our Bulldogs there. 6.5 for the second one for Faith Dickhausen. All right, Haley did a very nice backwards roll on that beam too as well. She looks like she's winding up. Probably a cartwheel series again or something of that nature. We'll see here. She's trying not to put that, she took a jump off, so that'll be a fall. She was trying to bring that foot to the front so she could make that connection in that series. Went up and did a nice cartwheel. She's going down to her one knee. She's going to show her flexibility by also pulling off the splits, getting those hands up, showing that balance. Nice job. A wolf. Tuck 3/4. Good connection there. I think she'll get that. Good height on those jumps. She has some really good height. She's going to do a nice back tuck off that beam. Now she's going to go sit down with her teammates and celebrate and breathe after getting off that beam. We're going to see where that score comes in. I think that's probably going to score similar to her teammate prior to that one. I've been pretty lost in those beam routines, so I haven't really gotten over to the JV Tigers over here, but been hearing their music. It's been moving along over there. All right, looks like we're getting ready to see those scores off a beam. I am correct. It's 6.3 and a 6.7, so very similar to that prior beam routine out of Faith Dickhausen. But all in all, like I said, a good night for the Bulldogs on the beam. Ooh, that was a very nice tumbling pass from this little JV girl here on the floor. 2 backhand springs. It was very nice, followed up with the step out. She has some pretty powerful tumbling. All right, let's see what she has here. Nice front tuck, followed by a dive roll into the cartwheel. Really nice tuck full with a wolf full, I think, there on the end. This JV girl, she's actually got some pretty good height in her jump series there on the floor. Looks like a really nice JV floor routine. Back handspring, back tuck to end it off. A little bit flat on that back tuck. Those should always elevate up higher than your back handspring. She was just kind of flat out with that. I think that's going to wrap up this rotation here. They're going to get ready to move on, and then we'll have the Bulldogs coming over to the floor, and the Tigers will be moving on to the beam. We'll look at the floor lineup here for the Bulldogs on the floor. They're going to start out with JV. See if I can't find that. I have it here somewhere. But right here, I'm pulling it up right now. It looks like we're going to have Lindsay Stanger, Lindsay Stanger, Tressa Leeser, Addison Bogey, Haley Rantham, and Sienna Schmitz and Faith Dickhausen tonight on floor. And that'll be for the Bulldogs Junior Varsity. It's really nice to be here at a home meet in the school. Up until now, I've only seen them out at the assembly grounds, and so it's really nice to bring the team back to the school, and it's nice to see that they have a great setup in here. Not having to tear down every weekend, I imagine, is kind of peaceful for both the coaches and the team. Gives them a little more energy during the week to focus on practice. All right, they're starting their touch, their warm-up. A really nice front tuck out of Sierra, actually. Sienna. Again, I like to shop at Sierra. I got a quick getting that confused. It's Sienna. Pretty quiet here, sorry about that. I've been kind of daydreaming and watching what we're warming up. Just seeing a lot of the basic tumbling skills, just some back handsprings, jump series. They like to do wolf and tuck jumps on beam on the floor and combine those together. Usually 3/4, fulls, those types of things. A lot of times you'll see the handstand trying to make a full pirouette out of those. A lot of the pass that you'll see here is probably going to be like the front tuck, dive roll, cartwheel out. That gives them that pass in there, the double salto, and hopefully we get to see some back tumbling. I think there is some back handsprings out of this JV squad, and it looks like they're getting ready here to begin. We'll try to get some varsity beam scores so you can kind of compare those from the Tigers as they go. All right, we got Lindsay starting. Lindsay Stanger is going to start out on floor for the Bulldogs. Nice full turn there on the floor. Nice forward roll. She's going to put a cartwheel on that, hopefully followed by... Okay, she did a handstand. Yep. Sometimes you'll see the back walkover come there. All right, we got our first Tiger up on the beam too as well. Looking pretty solid at this moment. Moving around. See what she's going to pull. Nice wolf jump. Wolf jump combination off on the beam there. Lindsay's going in for another tumbling pass here on the floor. A round off into a cartwheel, followed by another handstand there. But the judges are going to be looking for those handstands, those legs to be coming all the way together, squeezing nice and tight, not separating and no bending. I think we had a completely clean beam routine over there out of the Tigers, so we'll see what that score brings. See what our varsity's up against tonight. All right, we got our second Bulldog. She's getting ready over there. Looks like we got a 4-2 on the floor for Lindsay Stanger. And we got Tressa Leeser. She's on floor right now. Starting to go there. Did a nice little backwards roll. She's got some nice dance going on over there. Round off into the back walk. Looks like she almost did more of a bridge and then a pull over. But close. There we go. Followed by a backwards roll. Good start. Good combination of a start there for tumbling. Split jump, followed by a straddle jump, followed by a wolf there. And the beam pulled off a 6-6 for their first routine from Judge 1. I'll see if I can get Judge 2 there. It's going to be pretty tough for the Bulldogs there. Pull that beam win off tonight. But they're starting out pretty heavy here. 6-1-5 from the second judge. Tressa just had a nice full turn on the floor there. She did the nice straight leg, pointed toes. Her handstand is there. She just needs to squeeze those legs a little tighter together. Our Tiger just pulled off her combination series on beam without a fall there. She's showing her down. Looks like she's pretty solid over there. Tressa's tumbling away. Nice clean routine from Tressa. Good beginning. It's kind of fun to watch the JV girls grow up and turn into the varsity gymnasts and see where they started and where they're headed. Nice jump on beam we just saw over there. I only caught the tail end. Looked like they're having another solid routine staying on. Ooh, she did a front aerial half off of that beam for her dismount. That was awesome. Okay, I'm looking at that floor score. We got a 4-1 for Tressa Leeser. Nice routine. All right, we got Addison Bogey up. She's going in for her first tumbling pass. Round off back handspring. Nice job. With the back walk over on the end. Good tumbling pass. Beautiful split jump out of Addison there. Nice leg position. Good toe point. Another clean little tumbling pass from her there. Did like a front step out. think a beautiful performance and a really nice dance presentation. Very nice jump series. The wolf in there. I'm going to try to catch those beam scores. All right, we got a 7.35 and a 7.6 from our second tiger up on that beam. Those are some pretty good scores. All right, their third gymnast just took a fall off on her mount there. Didn't quite make the beam, so she's just going to get on from this. She's going to do a side mount. Addison's still entertaining everybody with her floor routine. Like I said, really good presentation. She might have got a little bit ahead of herself on the music. They always take a little deduction for that too, but all in all, very clean routine, very entertaining. She should get her artistic points, no doubt. Gonna watch and see here. Ooh, we got the moonwalk on the beam out of the tigers. I haven't seen that for a while. And we went right into, I believe Haley is on the floor now for the junior bulldog, or not the junior, sorry, the JV bulldogs. Very nice, huge front tuck out of her. Huge, huge front tuck there. Beautiful front walkout. She has some really beautiful lines when she tumbles. She's very clean, keeps everything in good form. She goes for her front pass. Oh, no, back pass. She did a round-up back handspring. Good job. Into a back walkover. A little bit messy on the legs, but if she cleans that up, that's a really good start to a really powerful tumbling pass. Nice jump series. Ooh, a full jump. That was awesome. There you go. Kind of looks like a pencil twist. Nice. Here's her front. She did a nice front step out. There we go. Oh, with the front walk. Ended up with the front walkover. The Tigers is back on the beam. She did, and the previous gymnast got a 6.95 and a 7. That was with the fall. This girl got on. She's doing a nice full turn here. So Sienna's going to be up. I'm kind of excited to see this little Sienna. She's got a little powerful. She has a really nice run into the vault. I'm going to guess she's a pretty powerful tumbler as well. Tigers are pulling off some nice clean series over there on beam. Looks like this girl's pretty steady and strong. I haven't seen any wobbles or falls yet. I was right about Sienna. Very powerful. She had a nice jump series there right off from the get-go. Tuck was really nice and high. Oh, she had a really nice round off. A big pause and then a back walkover. I think she wanted to go back handspring, but maybe held off there. Definitely has enough. Very tight, very springy on the floor. Very entertaining too as well. It seems like she has a good dance presentation. One of the things about the floor is entertaining everybody. A beautiful front tuck, dive roll out. Cat leap, followed by a split half. I'm really bad at catching up with the half, 3/4, full. Sometimes it gets a little quick. She had a pause here in her last tumbling again. Right before she does her back walkover, she has a large pause. Her pirouette got a little bit rushed. Nice wolf jump though. When she becomes a little more polished, she's going to be really fun to watch. She'll have some really big tumbling. And it looks like they got an 8 from Judge 1 over there on the beam, followed by a 7.8. They're doing very well on the beam. I think they're going to take the Bulldogs on the beam at least. I think the Bulldogs, though, have the bars. Another clean mount. She went from the side using the board over there from the Tigers. She's going to go right into her full turn. Oh, we got a fall out of the Tigers on the beam. All right, we're switching our floor up here for our next GV gymnast here, which is Faith Dickhausen. Nice full turn, beautiful cat leap. Split jump. Or split leap, I should say, then into jump series again. There we go. Full wolf. It was a full tuck full into a wolf. Back handspring, back handspring. Good job. As that gets a little tighter, it'll get a little more powerful. She can start changing that up a little bit. That's what experience will do for you. Nice walk over. Had another fall over there out of the corner of my eyes from that Tiger gymnast. There we go. Another nice tumbling series there from Faith. There's her front. There we go. That was a better pirouette. There we go. She did a nice handstand pirouette over there. When they do that turn, they do a full turn and they have their leg up, they need to get it all the way to 90 degrees. That was really close. Really close. It was looking pretty decent. Another back handspring, back walk over. Jump series on those back walkovers. If those gymnasts just take a nice little deep breath and squeeze those legs a little tighter, it cleans those up nicely. All in all, a really nice full routine. I'm going to kind of see what that last routine brought in off the beam. I think I saw 1 or 2 falls from that gymnast. That must not be her norm. She's over there kind of consulting with her coaches after that beam routine. That's just the beam though. One day you got it and the next day it can eat you up really quickly. We're going to see where that score comes in though. She did have some pretty good skill set start, but the falls. Trying to catch them. Last scores here, a 6.9 and a 6.65. And then the Tigers are going to have their junior varsity going on beam, and we are going to have our varsity on the floor, and then that's going to wrap up the meet for the day. All right, their touch is going to start. We'll see what we got. Ooh, there we go. We got a nice back handspring layout from Nace. It looked like, actually that was McKenna Burton, I believe. Alana's warming up pretty good. We got a really nice high one there out of Tristan. Look like a back handspring, back tuck. I'm going to say that we have, this is just an announcer's guess here, but it looks like we have some bigger tumbling than we saw out of the Tigers today. So floor is looking pretty good for the Bulldogs. Hopefully we see some twisting. Love to see some twisting. Ooh, Tristan's got a double front. That's huge. That's amazing. She just needs to throw something else on there in her future. That's a really big tumbling pass. Oh, yep, seeing some twisting. There we go. Front twisting. Don't see that as often as you do back twisting, so it looks like she's going to do a front half, front layout half. When I say her, I mean McKenna Barton. Macy's getting her turns warmed up there. I'll give you the exact order here, and we'll go through the varsity lineup for floor. All right, on varsity floor, we're going to see Leah Teicher, Macy Bretker, McKenna Barton, Alana Mink, and Tristan Lamberson. Those are going to be our tumblers today. think we were seeing like the mid-7s for the average for the Tigers off the floor, so we're going to see where ours start pulling from the get-go and see if we can get a little edge here. Big tumbling out of Tristan there. Very big back handspring. Very nice high back tuck. You can see the elevation change there from her back handspring's a little lower than her back tuck. That's exactly what you want to see. You want to see that last piece of the puzzle heighten. Kind of Barton we got. She tried to lay that out as a little what I would call whippy, almost where her feet land in the same spot that they start on her layout. She needs to do that hollow again that we talked about earlier. It kind of looks like a, I don't want to say a banana, but kind of like that, like a boat. They want that body position. They don't want it bent or whippy like that. And they want it to be long. Tumbling is to be long. You want to elongate everything. You want to use all of that floor. All right, we got our first bulldog up. And this is Leah Teicher. Ooh, beautiful full turn there. She had the leg out. She had the 90-degree angle. It was very nice. Ooh, nice handstand. Let's make that. Oh, there we go. We rolled on. I was thinking we were going to see a pirouette. She put her hands down when she was trying to come out of that. They may give her a fall for that. But nice back handspring back tuck there, I think. And I got to get my fast glasses out there, jumping here kind of fast. There she's doing the handstand pirouette. That's a big thing in high school. She used a lot of surface. You want to stay a little tighter there, but still, all in all, she's going to get credit for that. Level of difficulty is there. Another jump series over there for her. Front tuck, forward roll. She'll cartwheel out of that. Not a bad pass. Ooh, right into some really nice looking splits. She did a little bounce jump into splits. That's beautifully done. Slow, a little weak on that back handspring here in that one, and then she went into the back walkout. She's really kind of losing her power there, so we'll give a little deduction for amplitude there. All in all, that was beautifully done. Some nice tumbling. I think they're going to give the Tigers a run for their money on the floor. Curious to see where these first scores come in. Looks like we got a 5-7 over on the JV beam over there out of the Tigers. We got a 7-1 on floor from the first judge. And Macy has begun hers. Very beautiful toe point when she's starting out with her dance here. Nice handstand pirouette. Those legs are staying nice tight together. Wow, that's a double. Good job. She should go right into a jump here. Yes, she is. She did a wolf. Beautifully done. That she gets a bonus for. That's a connecting. The second floor score was a 7.05. So far, so good. Ooh, a beautiful front tuck, forward roll, front walkout. Nice alignment with that tumbling. She has really good body positioning. Nice smile, good entertainment, good split jump. There we go. And into a wolf, or I mean a pike jump, sorry. Pike wolf. Front tuck again, round off, back handspring. She really scrunched the end of that tumbling pass into a very small portion of the floor. She's going to get a little deduction there for crowding like that. That tumbling, that's bad body position. It's not elongating her tumbling, but she's still got credit for actually the skill level, so that's good. Another back handspring, back walkout. Back walkout, it was a little bit of a pause in there. She has great flexibility, and again, very well performed. Draws the crowd in, they're getting everybody into it. That's really nice. I think this one's going to come in a little bit higher than that previous floor score. We're going to do a good job at elevating the scores as they move up gymnasts. Looks like we got McKenna Barton up next. Saw some pretty good tumbling out of her earlier, so looking to see where that score comes in. Yep, we got McKenna Brighton up. We got a 7-4 on floor out of the first judge and a 7-6-5. I was right, just slightly elevated. There's a little bit more difficulty to that one. She does have some cleaning up to do. She has some huge potential there. Here we're going to see our first front tumbling pass here. She goes round up back handspring. There we go, back handspring. Hugely done. Good body shape. Really stretched out. Use that floor. Straddle jump wolf. Little clean up her jumps just a tiny bit there, but some good amplitude, some good height out of those. Front tuck, dive roll, front walkout. Again, really scrunching that into the very corner. They're really close together. They're going to get a little bit of a deduction for crowding. Again, she should start tumbling a little earlier on that mid-floor and really stretch out the tumbling. She'll get better body position. She stretches the back handsprings really nice. A little bit of loose stepping in there, make it a little more dancey helps. Here we go, we're gonna roll down. Did a nice handstand roll down. I was hoping for a pirouette there, but we didn't get it. That's okay. Nice clean routine. She has some big tumbling. I got a feeling though this is gonna score just about what we saw earlier out of the previous gymnast. And Alana's over there in her area getting ready, thinking about what she's about to do. Alana Menk, she's up next for the varsity. Ooh, she's going to start right away, so we should be seeing those scores pop up from McKenna here shortly. We got a 7-5. It was a good jump series out of Alana right there. She put 3 jumps together. They were pretty nicely executed. There was a pause between that last one and her second jump and her third jump there. A little bit too long. She connects that, she'll start getting more bonus. And the second one, it was a 7-7 on floor out of the judge number 2. A little bit of a short landing here for Alana on her second back handspring on that back pass. Her ankle's gonna feel that one a little bit. That happens once in a while, they get a little short. 2 back handsprings, not bad. Here we go. We're going to go in for our front pass, hopefully here. Yep, a nice front tuck, dive roll, she'll cartwheel out. Good job, she got her double salto in. Nice entertainment. These routines are really nice. They're performing them well. I feel like they're really drawing the crowd in, and it's very entertaining. Back handspring, back tuck. Again on this one, I'm going to say that she's going to get a little deduction, a little flat on the back tuck. It was like the same height as her back handspring. Point those toes. She did a nice handstand pirouette, followed by a tuck full. So that was a good combination. That's a bonus. A little bit squashy on the toe point there on that pirouette. So we're going to see where those scores come in. I'm going to guess another one that's going to be about the same. But all in all, their average is a little bit higher than the Tigers, I believe. Doing a great job competing on the floor tonight. Making it a tighter meet than it already was. Yep, we got a 7-3 from judge number 1. And I have these girls here. See if we can get that second score here. It's a 7-6-5. Yep, they've been pretty equal. Here's Tristan. We saw some big tumbling out of Tristan in warm-up here, so we'll see what happens here. She's really getting in there. The team is really helping by cheering them on. They're getting a lot of crowd action and drawing them in. It's very entertaining. Here we go. Here's for her front pass. Back handspring. Back. She went for a layout. It looked more like a pike kind of thing, but she did have elevation in that. That is going to be an upgrade in difficulty from just a back handspring, back tuck. So they are going to give her a little bit of bonus there for that. Front tuck. She landed with a few little bit of a 2-3 step outs on that, so that's going to give her a deduction, but she is going to get credit for that front tuck. She had a better one in warm-up. It's always harder to perform those. Feeling that pressure a little bit, but nicely done. Back handspring, step out. It's a little weaker when you step out in that second back handspring. She was a little flat too, like a little bit, like didn't have the power there. She's going for the pirouette or just a nice handstand. Here she goes, she got into her handstand, now she's going for that. She did a handstand pirouette full, right into a wolf, which is a jump combination. She'll get bonus there. And then a straddle, and then I think it was a wolf full. I can't see the judges' tables right in front of me there. Nice routine. I would have liked to have seen a little more oomph at the end. She kind of got a little bit worn out there. But all in all, I think they're doing a great job here. We're going to see where this score comes in. If I was a guessing lady or a betting lady, it's going to come in pretty close to where the other ones did. They're going to have a nice mid-7 average for JV floor, or I mean varsity floor here. This is where everyone goes to bite their fingernails off while all the scores are added, and then we're going to find out who took tonight's meet. All right, we got a 6-5 on the floor from the first judge, and a 6-8-5 from the second. Kind of what I thought was going to go back a little bit there. Just kind of ran out of some steam, it seemed like, at the end there. A little bit of step outs. But when she polishes that routine, it's going to do very, very well. We got one more, or maybe two more, I'm not sure. Here we got JV beam going for the Tigers yet. She did a nice mount, followed right into a nice tuck jump. This is their JV. She did a turn on the beam. She looks pretty solid. She's not wobbling a lot. She looks pretty solid on the beam here. Going for a nice cartwheel. She's going to try to swing that leg through. Yep, she did. And she's going to make her second cartwheel. She gets the connection for the series. Lost her balance, though, on finishing up that second cartwheel. Took a jump off. She had it. A lot of gymnasts forget they got it. They just got to stand that up and squeeze tight, and they'll keep those. Easier said than done, I know. The mind's a powerful thing. She's going to go for a full turn. And she's going to take another fall on that. Nice pike jump, followed by a nice pike jump there, or wolf jump, I think those were actually. Sorry. And she's going to do a back tuck at the end of the beam. That was a really nice back tuck. She got some really good height with that. She should be proud of that dismount. All right, looks like we got one more JV Tiger going here for sure. Beam routines tend to take a little bit of time, so makes sense that they're still running on that after floor is done. All right, that last Tiger's beam looks like it brought in a 3-7. This girl had a nice clean mount. Got her full turn in. Took the fall at the end. Didn't fall all the way through with that turn. Straight jump into a tuck 3/4. Also took a jump off. Nice wolf jump there. Wolf jump, wolf jump. That was a really nice series out of her. And she's just going to do a nice round off the end. Take a nice deep breath. She got through her beam routine. And I think that's going to wrap up our meet for the night. We'll look at that one last score here. I'll see if I can wait and get that one.
I can't. Looks like she's. I don't know. It might have been a 6. I'm not sure. I don't see. She didn't quite flash all the way up there, so I can't really tell. All right, that should wrap up the meet, and soon we'll know our scores and the victory person. So, thanks for following along tonight.
Indiana from Paynesville. And then in first place from Morris with a score of 7.8 is Haley P. And salute. Okay, JV bars. In fifth place from Paynesville is Lindsay. In fourth place from Morris is Kendall. In third place from Morris is Maddie. Second place from Morris is Harmony. And in first place from Morris with a score of 5.8 is Haley M. And salute. All right, on JVP, in fifth place from Paynesville is Elena May. In fourth place from Morris is Haley M. Third place from Morris is Olivia B. Second place from Paynesville is Leah Teicher. And in first place with a score of 6.6 from Morris is Haley P. And salute. Okay, JV floor. In fifth place from Morris is Olivia B. In fourth place from Paynesville is Haley Ramthon. In third place from Morris is Ruby L. In second place from Morris is Haley M. And in first place from Morris with a score of 7.25 is Harmony C. And salute. Okay, for JV all around, in fourth place from Morris is Kendall F. In third place from Morris is Olivia B. In second place from Morris is Harmony C. And in first place with a score of 25.6 is Haley M. And salute. Team scores, we have Paynesville EVW Watkins 76.7 and Morris with a 101.9. Okay, on to varsity. We're going to start with vault. In fifth place from Morris is Tasha K. We have a tie for next place between Callie S. from Morris and Tristan Lamberson from Paynesville. And we have another tie for first with both of scores 8.2, Caitlin S. from Morris and Leah Teicher from Paynesville. And salute. Okay, on to varsity bars. In fifth place from Paynesville is Macy Recker. In fourth place from Paynesville is Tristan Lamberson. In third place from Morris is Caitlin S. In second place from Paynesville is Leah Teicher. And in first place with a score of 6.4 from Morris is Callie S. And salute. Okay, on to In fifth place from Paynesville is Tristan Lamberson. In fourth place from Morris is Maddie S. In third place from Morris is Callie S. In second place from Morris is Tasha K. In first place with a score of 7.9 from Morris is Kaylin S. Okay, on to varsity 4. In fifth place from Paynesville is Elena Meng. In fourth place from Paynesville is McKenna Barton. In third place from Morris is Callie S. In second place from Morris is Tasha K. And in first place with a score of 8.525 from Morris is Kaylin S. And salute. Okay, all around for varsity. In fifth place from Paynesville is McKenna Barton. In fourth place from Morris is Tasha K. In third place from Paynesville is Tristan Lamberson. In second place from Morris is Callie S. And in first place from Morris with a score of 30.7 is Kaylin S. And salute. For team totals tonight, we have Paynesville EVW Watkins with a 109.075 and Morris with a 113.55.
Queen Bee's Bar and Grill is the place to be for excellent food and amazing service. Their fine dining menu gives you a big city atmosphere with small town prices. They are also the perfect choice for weddings, anniversaries, banquets, and special events. With seating for up to 500 guests, they can handle nearly any size event. With their fine dining selections, professional staff, and attention to every detail, you can be confident that you and your guests will have a great time and a great experience. Queen Bee's Bar and Grill is located downtown Paynesville. Check them out online at queenbeesbar.com.
Armin Ford is home to the lifetime limited powertrain warranty and buy 3 get 1 free tires. In 1988, we built a reputation for customer satisfaction and brand expertise, and to this day we strive to maintain and exceed that level of service. We believe purchasing a vehicle should be an exciting time, so we've eliminated the headaches by offering guaranteed credit approval and much more. We also offer special buying programs for teachers, healthcare workers, veterans, active military, and first responders. Our fully certified service department is open 6 days a week and offers free pickup and delivery. More information can be found at thearminford.com.
Meg Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Meg Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
Perennial Bank, our roots run deep. For more than 100 years, we've been honored to serve the Paynesville area as a locally owned and operated community bank. And while we love to embrace new technology, we also understand that some things should remain the same. When you call our bank, you'll talk to one of our employees directly, hopefully someone you've come to know and trust. And our loan decisions are still made locally because every borrower is unique. If you don't bank with us already, we invite you to stop in or give us a call. Perennial Bank, member FDIC.
M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com.